Hey guys, we had our frost, and the 14-day forecast now shows 70s and 60s the highs and the 40s the low, maybe one night of 38. But the last 3 days, since I think the last video we filmed maybe was the 14th, 15th, it did drop down. It was 30s and sleet, and then we've had a couple low nights in the 30s, and last night a lovely frost. And so now what I'm going to do is, you can see that my
morning
glories are at the point where I'm cutting them back. And so this isn't the highlight of this video, but while we're here, you know, you just want to multitask when you have, good 14 good days of weather ahead. And this is how easy it is to get these morning glories off of your trellises. And the morning glories will go in the compost. But I wanted to get that off of here just because it was bothering me and making short work of a pretty day. The other thing I wanted to show you is, while we're here, I am starting to clean up. I've cleaned up my bird bath. And if you have a bird bath, you need to do that at the end of season. As you can see, I went ahead and I've drained the whole bird bath. And when I drained it, I started this without a video. Sometimes I just get ahead of myself, but this was all kind of yucky, kind of scummy, and you don't want that for next season. The birds don't like it. So you want to make certain you've washed it out, rinsed it out. And then what I use to clean mine, and I always keep a nice scrub brush right beside my bird bath all season long. And I can come down and clean it out throughout the season, not a deep clean like I do with my white vinegar, but I just scrub it out and add fresh water, no more than an inch or two. Birds don't like it too deep or they won't take a bath. But this was the end of season, and we had gotten some buildup of look like a little algae and stuff. So as you can you see that it looks really nice and clean? And what I did is I rinsed it out with water, but then I use white vinegar, and I just pour white vinegar straight in here to about an inch or two. I let mine sit for a few minutes, do another task, come back, and then I start scrubbing with my brush and the end of the brush, and you'll see the debris clean up, and you can see your concrete really cleans up nicely. I hose that out, and if I need to, I will go back and I use a nice scrubbing pad, not an SOS pad, but just a basic scrubbing pad. Go back and go in here and get any of the extra stuff that didn't come off, rinse that out, and it'll be ready for spring. And what I do then, again, it was white vinegar straight. Now, you could use dilute Clorox, 1 part to 9 or 1 part to 10 in here, but I find vinegar works just as well, not as messy. And I don't like bleach. I would probably have bleach all over me. So anyhow, the last thing I do, I take recyclables bottles, I stick them in here, fill that space up. And I don't know why that's so important to me to do that, but I don't want a lot of water to collect in here and maybe crack my bowl, because we had sleet this week, so snow's on the way. Then I just cover it with a big heavy duty black landscape, not land, one of the big bags for your lawn, and
contractor bag.
Thank you, Red. And I just put it over this bird bath. Sometimes I will tie it tight, but there we go. Bring it down, and that is ready to go. The other thing we're doing today is our pond. I don't turn it off because I still like the sound until it really gets cold and we start seeing some ice form. But for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it with this. It's actually a fabric I use to prevent the deer from eating it. It prevents rabbits and deers. It's a nice lightweight fabric, and all I want this fabric to do is to keep the leaves, that now that things have frosted, from around me to blow in my pond, and it makes it so much better than having all those leaves in the bottom of your pond. But I do want to take my little gazing balls out of here before I wrap it. And the other thing I want to do is I want to get up in here and get while I'm here, get Buddha out of here for the winter. And I want to get this weed, trim this weed out. It bothers me before I put that netting across there. And I know I'm putting more weeds in here. I'd like to trim that up a little bit. I'll wait till spring to do that. But let me show you how easy this is if you have a pond and you're always getting leaves in your pond. Just use this little animal netting. Very inexpensive. It's a great versatile netting. I like using it. And I just drape it across the pond. These are dry stacked rocks, so it makes it easy to find a rock to hold this in place. It doesn't take much. And I drag it across. I have already cut my mint. It smells good down here, doesn't it, Reg?
Yeah, it smells great.
I know. So I've cut the mint that lays around this edge off. I have it stacked. I'll take some to the house. And I pull this across. And this will keep all those leaves from collecting in the pond. So much easier for spring. And we don't take our pump out until spring. Then we clean the filter and just plug it back in. We have the outlet right there by the stairs. So this is like these simple end of season projects that have to be done, particularly when the sun's out like this, and it's going to be high 50s. I think tomorrow in the 60s. So I have 14 days to do several projects that are on my mind. You'll probably be seeing a video I did find last weekend. We were at Home Depot and Lowe's, and there are still good buys out there. I found heucheras for half price, which made them $5. Hostas for $2.50. So I've got to get those planted while the weather is still nice. They're perennials, they'll be fine. And I need another rock right about here, I think. So we're winter ready. I love it. The pond, the bird bath, winter ready. So I'm going to go onward and upward today with projects. Get out there, get these little things done while the sun is shining. It makes it more fun. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching Gardening on the West Fork. Bye.